My grandfather built the building in 1916. In 1928, my father was a pharmacist and he came into the business. I was in partnership with him until 1975. At that time, the business changed to being cameras only.
We started keeping a lot of trade-ins, and we'd keep the odd, interesting cameras that we hadn't really seen very often or unlikely to see. We started getting a little pile of cameras which got larger and larger, and then the collection really got its momentum when we bought collections from deceased estates. We figured we should put them on display. In the early 80s we moved onto our top level and we had a fair bit of spaces, so we set up a museum.
In the collection itself there were about 8,000 items. On display around about 2,500.
This is the Kodak Vanity Model B. It's called a vanity camera because it comes with the compact, the lipstick, the mirror, change pocket, for the woman who has everything. And 25 years later, the Germans came out with the Petty, which had it all in one. We don't change the display as often as we'd ideally like to, but there's such a variety here by itself that you can come in 10 times and you'll see something different every time. This is a compass camera made in 1937. What's really interesting about this one is you can see the intricacy and the detail in how it's manufactured, and it's made by a Swiss company who were making watches. The manufacturers over the years have supplied us clear cameras where you can actually see the real intricacies and amazing detail that goes into the cameras. We've also got cutaway lenses where you can see precisely what the lens is doing. This is the world's only talking camera made by Minolta in 1984. Listen to this. It's telling us we haven't got any film in the camera. The other important thing is all these cameras will disappear over time. And I think we're going through a phase now where people just put in, in the moving house, some of them will come here, people just give them to us, but others just end up in the tip. So the fact that we've got them, we're retaining them, we're displaying them, is really a benefit for the whole of the Melbourne public. This is a machine gun camera made by Rakuo, who's one of the predecessor companies for Konica, made for the Japanese Imperial Navy. What it is a machine gun in size and weight, or very similar to a machine gun, but instead of shooting bullets, it shoots film. So the idea is that they would do their target practice and check the film later, which was a movie film, to see how accurate their shots were. The museum probably won't be complete, ever. But having said that, we're always adding items. Our only real issue is a shortage of space.